thing. Ipon ka muna. One thing I need to tell you about, because it is true. In the Bible, wala kasing manual ang buhay. Wrong. Uh, Life's manual is really, para sa akin as a Christian, in the Bible, we have the commandments. Apart from that, the main word, the key word to everything is to obey. Which of course we don't always get to do because we're human beings, we make mistakes, we commit sins, and God, I think, understands that as long as we keep saying sorry and trying our best to be obedient. I figure when I obey, my life is so peaceful. When I go follow, when I forget about, I follow my own passion, my emotions, kasi galit ako or may nanakit sa feelings ko, kailangan, your instant reaction is to get back at them. I have learned to just take it slow, and not make any decisions pag galit ka or sobra kang saya. So, pag sobra kang lungkot, don't make any major decisions. Even getting back at someone is a decision. Ngayon, pag pinapasa Diyos ko lahat, parang ang gaang ng buhay ko. One thing I like to do, pag meron akong kinikita, small or big, nasa Biblia to is to tithe. Anong tithing? Nagbibigay ka sa simbahan. Usually, and the utos is 10% of your earnings. I have really, parang pag kumita ka, na menos yung komisyon, na menos yung taxes, na menos yung whatever's left with you, doon ako kumukuha ng 10% na binibigay ko talaga sa church. And it doesn't go to just one church because lalo nung malaking at laging may kita, kung gano'n kahit di ko iniisip ganyan, may dumadating sobra yung blessings nung at the height of my earning power. I still make, very good earnings now, but there was a time, syempre, I was younger and I had more commercials, more movies, more whatever, more of everything. And sometimes I would have checks in my wallet na hindi ko pa nadideposito, ganito na pala kalaki. So I would always give to churches na nangangailangan, syempre my own church, and then I would have love offerings too. And by nature, talagang I like helping. But I have learned now na tayo rin ang stewards ng, parang tayo yung binibigyan ng Diyos ng, tayo yung magdidesisyon. Pag steward ka, ikaw yung parang OIC ng blessing sa'yo. So you have to make good decisions over where to put that money, who to share that money with. Kasi yung mabibigay mo sa naloloko ka lang pala at ilang beses na po ako naloko, ay sana maitutulong mo pa sa talaga nangangailangan. And you have to choose also because as much as you want to, you really cannot save the world, although you wish, diba, you could. Well, I'm that kind of person. I wish I could, but I have accepted I cannot. But I help as much as I can. I still have obligations, but I'm blessed that I don't lose sleep over them anymore. And it's true that when you trust in God 100% and surrender everything, He makes a way. Pag inaako mo yung responsibilidad at yung problema, lalong lumalaki yung problema mo. Take it from me. Take it from me. Huwag niyong i-ignore yung tithing. Kasi utos po yun. It's really God's money. It's on loan to you. So, irespetuhin mo yung fact na yun na ito ay blessing. Binigay niya. Baka nga pinahiram lang. Ibalik mo sa Kanya. I like giving to Christian churches, especially struggling ones. And particularly my church. And I love two churches that I've attended. Word Community Church and New Life. Okay? So, New Life in Alabang. And apart from that, pag merong churches noon na, nahihirapan yung ito, baka, sure. Kasi sa akin, it's helping to spread the word, to spread God's word. And also, it's your way of glorifying Him because He's blessed you with so much. At huwag niyo isipin na yung mayayaman lang dapat ang gumagawa niyan. Kahit sino pong tanungin niyo na sumusunod sa utos na yan, tingnan niyo po, miski paano umaasenso, kahit nagtitinda ng turon o lumpia, at nakakaalala magbigay sa simbahan, totoo po, napaka-ano po talaga, napaka-totoo nung pag nag-tithe ka, ganun talaga nangyayari, binibless ka niya lalo kasi you have faith in His word and you're doing His will. So that's so important to me, tithing, 10% of your earnings. And then, like I said, ipon. Ngayon, ang alam ko, having talked to lots of financial experts, especially people like Francisco Colaico and our friend Buboy Ringler, who's not only a lawyer but an accountant, you know, wag agad papasok sa negosyo. Unless alam mo ang labas-pasok ng negosyong to at meron kang money na pwedeng isugal doon, wag agad-agad. Kasi maraming stories about, lalo na mga magigiting na OFWs, di ba? Pag uwi nila, biglang, may magyaya, para sali kasi negosyong to, sumali, naubos lahat yung pinaghirapan ng ilang taon. Kasi hindi mo naiintindihan. Ako, I've always been a conservative investor. Ngayon, meron akong portion ng savings ko, ng earnings ko na nakukuha kong mag-high risk. Kunyari, I don't know about stocks, so I get an expert when I want to invest in stocks. And pag malaki yung investment, hayaan mo na sila, mas alam nila yon. But I'd rather have control over most, if not all, of my earnings. So, for me, that's real estate. Hindi naman kailangan meron kang bahay sa Urdaneta or sa Forbes or sa Dasma agad or condo. Alam ko, kunyari, a lot of you, wala pang sariling bahay. And that's okay. Kasi ang pag-uupa, hindi naman pagtatapon ng pera yan. I rented my condo unit in Twin Towers for 5 years kami ni Casey when my first marriage broke up. And I learned a lot in those 5 years. Kasi remember, it's like paying for a service. It's paying for a roof over your head. So, hindi talaga pagtatapon. But of course, in the long run, mas maganda yung may sarili ka. So kahit gaano kaliit, you have to take pride in the fact na kaya mong, pag may kaya ka na, meron ka ng opportunity, may trabaho kang matino, kahit konti, kahit maliit, one bedroom studio, or kahit maliit na bahay mapagawa mo. Marami mong kaibigan na ganyan, hairstylist, or makeup artist, or sino man no, na nag-umpisa sa humble na trabaho, tapos dahan-dahan nakakaipon kasi pag meron ka ng ganito, pwede may sarili ka na, nagtrabaho ka pa, o pati asawa mo at mga anak mo nagtatrabaho, may pwede naman kayong magsosyo at bumili ng isa pang property na pwede nyong paupa hanggang lumaki yun ng lumaki. So pagdating ng araw, tataas ang value nun, bibenta nyo, kumita pa kayo. At may umupang lakas na hangin, grabe, may bagyo talaga. Okay, narinig nyo ba yun? Grabe. So that's one thing. Huwag agad papasok sa negosyo. Ang talagang mga stable dyan, food, clothing, shelter. Okay, pagkain, pero ang pagkain, madetalye at mabusising negosyo. Kung may talent kayo sa pagluluto, kunyari, ako talaga, awa ng Diyos, okay yung buhay ko, pero noon ko pa sinabi nung 90s sa interview ko sa People ba with Mrs. Relon na parang di ako magugutom kasi marunong ako mag-banana cue, magturon, yung ganun ba? Whatever you want na, like my children, when they want to buy something, Miguel sells ice candy. Gumagawa sila dito, kino-cost ng yaya niya. Tapos pinupunan namin yung gusto niyang bilhin, yung kulang pa. Pero they know the value of money. When Frankie and Miel were small, Frankie would sell turon and banana cue. Either sa office ng daddy nila or wherever. And Miel would sell banana milkshakes pag merong bazaar-bazaar noon sa bahay namin sa Laguna. You know, my kids don't get everything just like that, no? Si Casey, tinuruan ko rin, nung gumraduate ng college, lahat ng inipon niya na ininvest ko, binigay ko sa kanya in the form of a check or two, kasi may ibang currencies. Kung depende sa exchange rate, pinapalipat ko, pinapakonvert ko, but I gave it all to her na walang bawas. So, and she listened to me too, so she has real estate investments, so that's really good. Do not invest in things you do not understand. So, basta food, clothing, shelter, yan ang pinaka-stable. Shelter, real estate. Okay, bahay, lupa, na pwedeng tayuan. Tapos, yan ang mga basic. Food, syempre, pagkain. Kaya kahit karinderya lang, or if you have one specialty food, kunyari lasagna, or macaroni, or something that you can sell, mag-Instagram lang kayo and you get orders if you want to stay at home. I used to do that with my cakes, yung carrot cakes ko. There was a time no one knew I was the one baking them and I was supplying a restaurant. So, I had that because I had time on my hands noon. Hindi ako masyadong busy. Ang taba ako and I was doing it. Mami, lumabas na yung sarap ng carrot cake ni Sharon. So, and that happened kasi ang daming recipes ng carrot cake. I tested several and I picked the best one and I tweaked it sa panlasang Pinoy kasi hindi sobrang tamis ang gusto natin. And then my frosting, this is, you know, so babawasan ko dito, dadagdagan ko dito, and it became a unique uniquely flavored cake that everyone loves now. So I hope to motivate myself back to the kitchen, back into my kitchen, because I kind of lost, when my mama passed away. Bihirang-bihira na ako magluto. If you have a specialty food, yun lang yun, i-costing nyo paano. Ang ingredients nyo, bibili kayo kunyari ng pasta, kunyari lasagna noodles. Magkano bili nyo doon? Gagamitin nyo ba yung buong yon for gaano kalaking, maraming aluminum pans na foil pans na nagagamit na kasing laki ng mga Pyrex, diba? Kung magbibenta ka, it's best to use those. They're disposable, but since we're Pinoy, we can reuse them. So, okay, foil pans na measure nyo kung gaano karami dun sa ingredients na kailangan ng recipe ang kakailanganin nyo. Tapos, do not ignore the cost of your labor. You can add another 100% kasama na yung gas o electricity na ginagamit sa oven o stovetop, materyales sa packaging, kasama na yung pan, at syempre yung ingredients. Ang gagawin nyo doon, i-measure nyo kung gaano at compute nyo kung ganito ganito karami yung pastang kailangan ko. So, ganito, or hindi mo ubos lahat, so ilang portions lang. So, ito yung costing divided by, ganon. Kung cake, ilang cups ba ng flour ang nasa isang bag ng flour na ganitong size, or kung may weighing scale kayo, mas mabuti. Tapos, i-divide nyo na naman ilang cups ang kailangan sa recipe nyo. Ganun ang gagawin nyo lang. Yun ang costing. And then, don't ignore your labor. Kasi your labor is worth something. Hindi mabubuo yun kung walang trabaho nyo. And then, banana Q, Diyos ko, turon on the side, di ba? Ako, may nagtatanong sa akin, what about franchising? I am not so hot and heavy on franchising unless you really are knowledgeable about the restaurant business. Kasi nangyayari yung franchisors ang kumikita, ikaw hindi lagi. So if you don't understand the business, don't get into it. Dream ko magka-restaurant, but since I don't know how to run it, and I know it's very time consuming, it takes 100% of your devotion and your time and your you have to be eagle-eyed kasi merong pagnanakaw, merong the way that yung safety at health standards kailangan na maintain, yung cleanliness, yung service, okay ba? If you don't have the time for that, please don't get into it. Start small. If you like baking or making casseroles, pasta dishes, you can sell them. There are many on Instagram and Facebook. Makikita nyo kumikita sa ganon. Home cooked meals na kahit magaling kayo magluto, minsan gusto nyo ibang panlasa na hindi sobrang mahal, marami po dyan. So you can do that by yourself. That's a nice thing. Kung mahilig naman kayong bumiyahe around Asia, alam nyo kung saan bibili, like yung mga markets in Bangkok, let's say you get okay or good quality clothing na hindi sobrang mahal, you can do that. Benta nyo dito, may patong na kasi you have to consider the price of your plane ticket unless you have a lot of miles in your mileage bank, then magastos din yon, pati yung hotel mo, expenses mo, maraming ganon. Or sabi nila mura sa Taytay at sa Divi. Meron ako mga kilala ng mga storya na babasa ko noon pa, magazine articles na bibili ng mga, not everybody kasi has the patience, the time, lalo na sa traffic ngayon, to go as far as Taytay or to Divisoria and buy, have the patience to go through kung ano-anong mga pieces of clothing doon para i-resell. Pero maraming willing bumili sa inyo kasi hindi lahat nga gusto rin mag-shopping na ganun kalayo at daanin yung traffic. If you're willing to go through that, maganda ring idea yon. Ang akin is, always start small. Hindi lahat ng kinita mo, ibubuhos mo. Para pag hindi nag-workout, hindi ganun kasakit. Meron ka pang extra. Tapos, I have never ever gone into gambling. Ayoko yon, yung bisyo, pagsusugal, or ano man yung kawawala mo ng pera na walang saysay. It's so sad, di ba? I'd rather save the money, tapos kung kaya mo nga mag-save nang walang utang, mas mabuti. But why are banks there? It's okay, may interest. Kung isipin mo yung interest, merong yan eh. Especially if it's real estate. The first utang I ever took out was for my home in Wakwak before. In Mandaluyong, Wakwak Village. It was a big amount. And my loan was for 5 years. I was able to pay it off in 3. Kasi ayoko may utang. Pero see, you're able to enjoy this piece of property and make improvements on it if you have extra money. Nang kumukuha ka pa ng pera at hinuhulugan mo. Kaya yung interest, okay lang yun kasi oras yung inutang mo oras, ma-enjoy mo to ng mas maaga habang nagbabayad ka doon. And you know if you have your earning capacity, alam mo yun. So that's, that's a safe investment. But as they say, kung makakaipon ka naman at di ka nauutang, talagang the best naman yun. Pero hindi lahat tayo ay pwedeng ganon. Pero after that first time na nagka-courage akong umutang at nabayaran ko, wala na akong takot. Basta alam mo na meron kang trabaho at meron kang earning power sa kahit anong investments mo, may paupahan ka or something, at ito ay makaka-cover sa expenses mo na pagbayad ng utang at na may interest, okay lang yon, good utang yon. Ang bad utang is uutang ka kasi may utang ka dahil sumugal ka or may luho ka. Inuuna yung social, di ba yung, anong tawag dyan, mga status symbols inuuna kaysa dun sa mga necessities. I've never been like that. So, hindi ako bibili ng isang Mercedes-Benz unless kaya kang bumili ng 10. Parang gano'n. Hindi ako bibili ng mahal na bag unless kaya kong bumili ng mas marami nun. Isa lang bibilin ko muna. Yung gano'n ba? Yung kung ano yung kaka-happy mo. Remember this rule. Money is not evil. It's people who are evil. Money, on the other hand, never become a slave to your money. You make money your slave. I like money. Why? Because money allows me, and it's hard-earned money, it's honest work that I earn this money from. So your money it allows you to give your loved ones gifts or go on, you make memories with your family na mag-travel kayo, kahit dito lang sa Pilipinas or dyan lang sa resort, dyan sa malapit, sa Antipolo, wherever na, you make memories. Kasi pagdating ng araw, mamamatay na tayo, hindi mo na maisipin, ako yung building ko sa ay yung condo ko sa, ay yung bahay. Isipin mo, ay ako yung mga anak ko. Yun ang ating So always, if you respect money, pero hindi mo sinasamba, parang paru-paro yan, lalapit sa'yo. Pag ikaw humabol sa paru-paro, dahil tawag nga nila doon ay mukhang pera, lalayo sa'yo yun. At kung ikaw ay magnanakaw ng pera para lang mabili mo ang gusto mo, babalik sa'yo yun. At sana sa'yo bumalik, hindi sa mga pinakamamahal mo sa buhay. So kahit I will choose konting pera na honestly and hard-earned, kesa dun sa hindi naman iyo kinuha mo. Kautos na din yun, thou shalt not steal, di ba? So, it's if you just obey the rules and you work hard, kasi sorry, meron kasi parang doon ako lalapit sa may pera kasi nagmimigay naman yan, ganyan-ganyan. Nawawalan ka na ng dignity at hindi ka na gumagalaw ng sarili mo. Merong mga taong ganun, and that's very sad. Like, we don't spoil our children kasi you're also giving them life skills. Pag wala na kayo, marunong silang maghanap buhay. So, kahit maliit lang, yun muna po ang gawin nyo. The safest ones, pagka nagtatrabaho pa kayo, especially if you're young, if you're like 20 or 30, in your 20s or 30s, mas yayaman pa kayo sa amin na matagal na nandito if you start managing your money correctly. Dahil, you have the gift of youth and all the years to come. And there's such a thing as the power of compounding. Ano yun? Naglagay ka sa bangko, hindi mo ginalaw yung pera, may interest, di ba? Yung 100 mo, kunwari next, in a couple of months, magkano na yon, papatungan pa ng interest na kinikita at papatong. The safest is to go into time deposit with a bank with 30 days, 60 days, 90 days na hindi mo gagalawin kung nandyan lang naman yung extra money mo, kaysa papasok ko sa negosyo na hindi mo naintindihan at sinusugal mo. Ngayon, kung talaga natuto ka, you did your homework, then go, by all means, sige, mag-start ng maliit na negosyo. Marami po ako na-interview na ganyan sa show ko noon na nag-start ng maliit, like yung mga pastel sa Cagayan de Oro, di ba, no? Na-interview ko po yung nag-umpisa, wala silang oven nun, so sa lata nila binibake yung ano, sa lata ng mga gatas noon at open fire. Nagawa nila yun, tapos ngayon, it's a big, big company with so many branches and outlets. So that's an example, that's a good example of a good food business. Start small, aralin nyo lahat, tapos kung gusto nyo palakihan, sige. Pero, ganun kasimple. Huwag agad-agad papasok sa negosyong di naiintindihan. Kahit may tiwala ka sa tao, minsan yun ang money. Actually, it's not the money. It's people na pag nag-iwan ka ng parang temptasyon para sa kanila, they take advantage of it. Sabi nga nila, malalaman mo ang tunay na pagkatao ng kaibigan mo or kasamahan mo pag meron ng perang involved. So, nakakalungkot pag because of money may nasisirang relationship, diba, or friendship, or pagtitiwala. Sabi ng mami ko lang ganito, if you lose your money, you lose a lot. If you lose your friends, you lose more. If you lose your name, you lose everything. So, pag pera yung topic ng pagkasira ng pangalan mo, kakahiya, diba? So, nobody's perfect. Lahat tayo may pagkakamali sa buhay. Ano ba mga downfall nyo? Ako puso. habang lumalaki actually. Nung bata pa ako, habang yung heart ko, ganyan. Kapahamakan minsan na, yung gano'n. Parang na-broken hearted na naman ako, or ganyan. And then Kiko came along. Sa ating iba naman ay pera. Pag meron ng ano, ay mabibili ko na yung gusto kong shoes or yung bag o yung relong gusto ko pag nakuha ko to. So kahit di iyo, matatempt ka dahil nandyan lang. Nangyari na sa amin yan, sa mga daddy ko at sa akin at sa aming lahat. So ingat lang also. Nasa sa inyo yun kung gusto nyong umasenso. Everybody has a talent and a gift na nung pinanganak tayo, regalo na ni God yun. So, hanapin nyo lang, ano ba yung happy kayo pag ginagawa nyo? Do you like drawing? Maybe you can draw cartoon versions or illustrations of your friends and see kung magugustuhan nila. And later on, they will buy your drawings from you. They will order from you mga, siguro sets of stationery if you know how to draw or paint. That's a nice thing. And like, for me, for instance, of course, I've invested in some paintings of masters and, you know, great painters, popular ones, famous ones. But I also have paintings na kasi gusto ko lang. Nagustuhan ko lang siya kahit walang pangalan yung gumawa. At I proudly display them along with the more, you know, more valuable paintings. But whatever is beautiful in my eyes will be in my home. And I have very simple, and I have kids, so I have to put covers on my furniture because my kids are my little boy. They're still small, so I want them to enjoy the house. I love them more than our home, more than where we live. So, right, love? Always children first before material things. So, they're more valuable to me than my furniture, obviously. I really don't care. Right?
I have a car what I can ride, but sometimes I crash into things.
Yeah, and then we have them fixed, right?
Yeah.
And when you break a toy,
I don't know.
we don't always buy you a new one.
Yeah,
See?
sometimes I just fix it.
Yeah.
Like the car, it broke down, then because there's like a wire problem. I got it fixed again.
He's talented that way. He really is. He knows his cars. So, ganon. Hindi yung porke meron kang pagkukunan, papakita mo sa mga anak mo na, sige, pag nasira mo yan, bibili ko agad yung kapalit. No, love. We're very strict about that para matuto silang ingatan yung gamit nila.
And my dad was going to give some money to someone to build it, fix it. But I just used tape to fix it.
Yeah, he's happy with that. Kasi pag siya rin gumawa, he's proud of it. Right, love? And then, di ba, I told them that you were selling ice candy.
Yeah.
Di ba, love? What were you saving for?
A punching bag.
Yung punching bag, like Ninong money. Punching bag, tsaka boxing gloves. Yun ang pinag-ipunan niya, tapos tinulungan
The
niya siya.
next time, I'm just gonna save up for remote controls for a one car.
Ayun, nagsisave up siya for a racing car na remote control. Great job, honey. Anyway, see, those are little things na maganda pang ehemplo sa mga anak natin yon. So show them the value of hard work and pagsisikap and starting small and growing it. Kaysa doon sa papasukin mong malaki tapos hindi mo naiintindihan. Kahit trusted mo yung tao, dapat may kaalaman ka rin. So, I hope I've answered kahit yung basic questions nyo. Kung meron pang mga detalye, iisipin ko kung ano pa yung share ko sa inyo. But usually, ganun, mas magandang maging konserbatibo lalo kung nagsisimula pa lang. And if you start, the earlier you start saving and investing, let's say, kung di kayo masyadong knowledgeable about kunyari stocks or you don't have that big of an amount to have someone manage it, then time deposit muna, treasury bills, keep them there because they earn more interest than you would in a mere savings account. But basta huwag nyo gagalawin. Tapos kung anong kinikita, 10% should go to your church, and then give yourself also, kung kinikita mo ay 10, kung kaya mong gastusin doon 5 lang, mas makabubuti dahil may ipon mo yung 5 pa. Yung konting pagsisikip ng sinturon, tightening your belt sa umpisa, hindi nyo alam kung ano magagawa nun in the long run. Tapos hindi yung porke may kita ka, syempre you treat yourself, hindi yung parang dinodjust mo yung pera, hindi mo na ini-enjoy. Treat yourself, manood ka ng sine, once in a while kumain ka sa labas, pero kung ang ibig sabihin nito ay magugutom naman kayo for the next week, huwag nyo munang gawin, di ba? Kasi mas masarap mag-enjoy ng kinita at bumili ng gusto ninyo, different from sa kailangan ninyo yung gusto ninyo. Yung mabibili nyo yung gusto ninyo, pag kaya nyo ng asikasuhin lahat ng pangangailangan na meron pang natitira at darating yung panahon na yun, basta nag-iipon kayo. Okay guys, haba na ito. So I'll think of other things about money that I can share with you. I love you and I hope that you pick up something from this and that it helps you somehow. God bless you and I hope you subscribe to our channel and we hope that you give this video a thumbs up. Say bye.
Bye.
Love you. Bye everybody. Thank you for watching us.
Watching us.
Yes, thank you. We love you. God bless.